and I make people, and suddenly one day somebody called me to make wine here. I said no, because my last baby was really baby. She was like 3 months old, and she was in my house the day these people called me and said, no, there is no way I go back to Oregon. But I'm here.
Nice.
So maybe the great thing.
That's exciting.
So that's two. Yes, that's two. Then the estate.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And
so first thing, you have more oak, new oaks, and the first thing you can notice when you compare to the other wine, the flavors maybe they are less on the fruit and a bit more on the oak, so there is like 50% new oak. But it's a selection of bars to get more complexity, elegance, and finesse. So I mean, it's not I don't focus on the body on that one, but more on something, yes, like.
Right, when it comes through on the line, yeah.
Yes, and yes, and something, it's a step over, I would say, and yes, more elegance, more complexity, and.
Right off the bat, the nose is softer than the Dundee Hills.
Yes, and that's the barrel gives us, like a bit of dark coffee or caramel or chocolate, a bit in the nose, but you have still the food. And what I like in this one, and I think it shows very well now, because it's really open, and it's still easy. I mean, it's not broke, it's not. So the nose
very soft,
yeah.
very balanced, but let's just go ahead and get the very first. Yeah. I've had this on a couple of occasions. Both Dan and I, we were at the release party for the Baldwin Reserve, and it was.
This is great. I get a lot of dark cherries on the nose, including the skins, I think.
And so yes, and everything is more than in the first one. I mean, it's
just softer and
bigger than the other one, and yes, it's long, and I like it.
Yeah, it's really soft, like red fruits, raspberry, a little bit of strawberry in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and still very full acidity on the palate. That runs all the way across, keeps things clean in the back end, and I really like acidity in most of my wine. And this really hits a high point. It makes my mouth water afterward. Like this
especially with food. I mean, when you have a heavy wine with food, it's just like at the end it's too heavy, so you are going to drink one glass, but then it's a bit too much. And when you make wine, I mean, you have not to forget the first goal is for the pleasure. I mean, and stop to have too much stuff in your head. You make wine for people, and the goal is for them to have pleasure, and when they finish the bottle, they just want to open another one.
That's awesome.
But
that happens.
And yes, and it's simple finally. I mean, so you try to make what you like, and if you are lucky, your taste is like a lot of people. So
yeah, and what fun to share it too. I mean, it's got to be
no,
fun
and
to
it
share.
says it's wine is really something for pleasure.
Yeah, there's plenty of pleasure to be had in this bottle for sure. This is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, man, the texture, I just
texture
love it.
is
The combination,
the
gentle texture and just the clean acidity and nice bright fruit.
The length, I mean, it's really
Yeah.
And it's like those slightly like chalky feeling on the sides of the tongue. It's just great finish on this wine.
Nice.
Another one that we ended up buying a 5 liter of this and this stuff. I'm so glad we went to the estate, because I've tasted this the third or fourth time I've tasted it now. It's just beautiful.
It's better and better. Each time you taste it, I mean, I know this wine because I remember then before the bottling, and I think the 07, they had really a bad time with the bottling. After the bottling, they went really down. And some vintage don't do that, like 06 was so big that it was not a problem for them,
Right.
But the 07
was a big vintage.
When it's fresh fruit like that, it's more difficult for them to come back after the bottling. And so more you wait, I mean, it's almost 1 year now in bottle now, and I think we need to start to show everyone. It will be just better and better. And the good thing, we can keep the bottle open today. I mean, 2 days going to be.
Right.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can keep it. I don't think I can keep that wine in it for 2 days.
No, open a big one.
Oh, there we go.
Good point.
So anyway, yeah.
So you were talking about, oh.
Oh, excuse me, no, I just, yes, I'm a bit sad when I read some press about the Australian vintage in Oregon when they don't like it. I mean, they don't know anything about Pinot Noir.
Yeah!
It's not, we're not making Sierra Cab. I mean, I like this wine, but I'm not making that. And so, yes, you have to understand that we can make wine without 15 degrees alcohol and without huge tannins, but something different, which is good and elegant, and with body, but not, heavy or whatever.
Yeah, and we were talking some, oh, go ahead.
That was one question I was going to have is, a lot of producers in 2007 made wines that were like around 13 degrees, 13 and a half degrees, and all of your wines I think are over 14. Like 14.2, 14.
It was 14, just, I think, but
did this section of the hill see it better?
Yeah, DePonte is, especially the top of the estate, is really early ripeness. So
Okay.
we had stuff which was ripe before the rain, and particularly everything which is in the reserve and mostly in the estate was picked before the rain.
Okay.
So there is no dilution because of the rain.
Right.
There is some stuff which was picked after the rain in the regular DePonte, and so that maybe more. I mean, I selected the barrel.
Sure.
Right.
But yes, we are really early. Well, some year it's good, some year it's not so good because when it's really like Corona and really hot and everything. But I'm still happy with my own vintage too, so it's great.
What about your 08 vintage? Are you excited for that one to come out?
Yeah, I'm going to be bottled soon, like I told you, and yeah, I'm a new baby. They just wait to have a new life in bottle now, and they want to do that, so we are going to help. And soon, Memoir there maybe, it's a great vintage, with balance and maybe in the same style. I would say there is not this, I don't know, still sevens are still somewhere in my heart, but it is really good.
Those sevens are somewhere in my heart too.
Yeah, these are really good.
Yeah, they have something like, maybe because they're the back press, so it's like, an animal you find and you can be bad or whatever.
One thing we forgot
to say them.
One thing we forgot to say right off the bat was these wines have been open for a little while, and this one in particular has been decanted and then funneled back into the bottle.
Yeah, and this has been open for, I think they said at 11, so it's been open for just over 3 hours.
Yeah.
So let it calm down, but as she'll tell you, this wine's made to age, right? And so
the Reserva Baldwin family, it's something I will not do on every of my wine because it's just that's for drink.
Sure, yeah, or drink, whatever.
Just with the pouring stuff. I don't know.
Whatever you like.
And,
you just leave it.
And yes, it just, what is it? 3. It's not something I want to do on all my wine because there is quite a bit of new work. I would say, I don't know exactly, but between 80 and 100%. It's difficult because sometimes I change change my mind or whatever. But definitely it's bigger and more New York, and it's not to drink now. It's something I want people to keep, and they open in 10 years and say, oh, they can make good wine now.
Nice.
And so, sure, right now I would say the estate is the one which is maybe the easiest wine to drink, and that one is more, yes, closed and.
But do you think that one will age up well as well?
Oh, they are going to age the street,
Yeah.
but for sure. But no, it's a question of body. It's more concentrate and still we are, over. But now I will say it's maybe too close.
And well, let's see what it smells like.
Yeah, we had this at the release party and it was closed. And
Yeah, but everything is, when you smell it, it's bigger. And the first impress is something bigger. But I would say sure the acidity, the tannins, the oak right now is maybe not together completely, But I don't care, I mean, it's what I want.